So round number 2, DR Esports has the advantage over Pitik Esports. Tingnan natin kung magkakaroon tayo ng bawian with Pitik Esports. Actually, may target ban dito ang DR Esports. They banned out that Katarina. Yan. So talagang tinatanggal na nila lahat ng rules. Oy! Grabe yung ilaw na yan. Pero alam mo, yung mga pwede nating idagdag sa actually dun sa sa conversation kanina. More on yung Pitik Esports is gusto nila yung magpapahabol. Pag pumasok, nagkamali ng pasok ang DR Esports, wala nang kawala yun. Pero ang problema dun is, ang hirap nga naman talagang pigilan yung mga Galio at saka Java na Fort. And makita natin dito, medyo natuto na ang Pitik Esports. They went for those strategy na Lulu, Riven, power picks. Ito yung mga picks na you can never go wrong as long as you can execute the skills. Pero DR Esports going in for a lot of initiates on that Camille and Java na Fort. Meron pa siyang mga long range damage coming in from Ziggs. So they already have a stable source of damage dun sa backside. Ziggs and also Lux is also going to be overed by DR Esports. And if this is going to be the pick of choice for Rox, it's gonna be difficult for the side of Pitik Esports to actually sustain defenses. Pero Senna is actually gonna be hovered. Baka kasi ayaw nilang mag-saturate sa magic damage.
Isa din talaga sa sa ginamit din ni Rox yun. Dun last time na nagcast tayo, Senna. Isa yun sa
lahat na lang ng ginagamit ni Rox na naalala mo, no?
Ayoko na nga mag-shotcast question. Ayoko nagsalita sa draft. Hindi kaya, mahina yung DR Esports. Ano ka ba?
Hindi, wag mo kong liloko. Tingnan mo. Pero makikita natin yung DR Esports, tatlo yung initiators sila. They have Camille, Vi, and Jarvan the Fort. And Pitik Esports actually went very, very good. May Oriana, Riven, Lulu. So even if they actually lose out on the initiative do sa ating mga clashes, even if the first move is going for DR Esports, they have the capability to actually punish people who go in. As long as hindi sunod-sunod or sabay-sabay. Pag sabay-sabay yan, kawawa yan sa mga wombo combos coming in from Pitik Esports.
Wow, wombo combo.
Yes, and ang ganda naman ang ganda na sagot sa akin ni Julia Naps. Ano ba masasabi mo sa DR Esports?
Malakas yung girls team nila. Bakit ako nag-cast nun DR Hellcats.
Yung ano lang ba? Sino ang pinakamalakas na support?
Julia Naps. Sinabi ni Rox sa stream ko na mas malakas ako mag-support sa kanya. Vits, kaya mahina yan.
Kaya pala siya laging nasa usapan. Pero, eto na tayo. Dito na tayo sa...
Shoutout kay Monica. Sana hindi mo iniwan si Vittorio. Tingnan mo, na-roast ako dito. But anyways, guys, this is gonna be the game number 2 for the best of 3 series. Don't try me, Vittorio. Shoutout sa'yo, Monica.
Yan, sige. Nakita natin dito is medyo hindi non-standard ngayon yung mga pinakita nila sa second game. Wala usually dalawang heroes nag-clear, pero ngayon isa lang. They already have the security that invades are not gonna happen with this kind of lineup. Actually, Olaf and Lee Sin kasi usually yung mga maganda pang invade.
At least ngayon si Midarina na gano'n na siya, Oriana, mas effective yun as a middle lane kasi meron crowd control compared dun sa main niya na Katarina, which is ngayon ko lang nalaman na challenger pala siya ng Katarina. But anyways, on to the top lane, there's gonna be slightly aggressiveness, but they're not gonna go for it.
Yes, medyo different. Sabi ko nga, marami tayong makikita dito ng mga different plays. Not like one we saw...
At least pantay na, di ba?
Oo. Pero yung sa mga matchup na katulad ni Sega, Yamada on the Fiora, nang lumalamang talaga is yung Fiora. Pero dito sa mga ganitong moments, makikita natin actually Devil J actually being on top of Calm at the exchanges. Omniscient is actually going to be in the mid lane, going in for taking in some gold. Vi is actually not gonna hit on that Riven. Grabe yung mga micro plays.
maingat na ngayon dito yung Pitik Esports. Pero on a low health dito si Edda, he actually disengaged, but they're aiming for that Faith with the connecting of that Gospel. Actually, napakaganda nung ginawa dito ni Gospel. Talagang umikot sila dun sa may jungle side. Now, low health na dito ang DR Esports, but still, they actually...
That's an overextend.
Hindi, actually, kasi yung Pitik Esports, mahilig talaga sila mag-overextend. Kahit na nun sa first game, pag nakaka-pick off na sila, ino-overextend pa nila. Parang iniisip nila, kaya pa din nila. Kaso, I mean, dun sa unang game natin, ganun yung ginagawa nila pag nagagang sila, nag-overextend. And the thing about DR Esports kasi, nabasa nila kung paano nagiging aggressive dito yung Pitik Esports. Pinipilit nila maka-pick off ng dalawa.
Which is a bad thing kasi in the early parts of the game, kung hindi mo kayang i-kill secure, mas maganda na lang pauwiin mo na lang para ma-delay man lang sa gold lead. Ganun. Hindi mo naman kailangan actually makakuha ng kill. The smallest advantage is already an advantage. You can win in a lot of different things. Ma-burn mo yung flash, mapauwi mo, mapamiss mo ng ilang wave. That's already a win for you. And
mapagamit yung ultimate. Yun.
Yung parang
before
tipong yung Lulu pumunta pa dun sa para habulin yung mga low health ng DR Esports. Akala mo talaga may damage eh.
Sa ano pa naman pang slow, very utility support talaga si Lulu. Also, maging effective siya in the mid game. And as you can see, dito, DR Esports, iikot na sila. Ito sila ng ward dito. Pero naka-invi kasi going in with the assault and battery with the tower dive. As you can see, there's coming a cataclysm. But, they already have one pick-off. Yun yung maganda dun sa DR Esports. Maganda sa DR Esports kasi after nila makakuha na objective, magdi-disengage na sila. Hindi na nila pinipilit pa.
Yeah, pero I think it was an overcommit. Masyadong malayo yung assault and battery. Masyadong obvious na sweeping lens na nila. So, nung dumilim yung mapa, alam na ng Pitik Esports na meron ng gagang sa kanila.
Parang ginuchi pa din nila.
Which is very, very obvious. Pag may ganun, mag-back ka na lang kasi ibig sabihin, anticipated na lahat ng moves mo.
Inisip siguro nila kasi nag-invi by doon sa Senna, but you know, at least naka-pick off sila
isa. Pero kahit nasabihin natin nag-invi tapos biglang naka-sweeping lens, imposible namang hindi lalabas si Rox para tirahin yung wards. The only plausible reason dun is mayroong gank. And DR Esports though is gonna start the Cloud Drake habang we're gonna see the members of Pitik Esports going to exchange for a Rift Herald.
Actually, parang na-learn from their experience na lang na pag kino-contest kasi nila yung DR natatalo sila dun sa Clash. Kaya mas okay na din na na lang sila, trade. Plus, pwede sila makakuha ng 2/3 kung hindi mag-def dito yung DR Esports.
Yeah, I think they're going for the first turret of the game, and the turret rush is going to get the damage on that turret, and that is for sure going to be the first turret of the game. Hextech Ultimatum kumonect dito kay Oriana plus the Cataclysm gets a lot of hits. Grabe yung damage ng DR Esports in this game. They already bursted down mid arena in a matter of 5 seconds.
Ang bilis lang talaga nun eh. Also, buti na lang, kahit na proc yung ultimate ni J4 dito, nakaalis pa din si Riven. Hindi na nila ganun pinush. I'm seeing here, mas maingat na yung Pitik Esports. They're not being aggressive, hindi na sila parang ano tawag doon, yung nagpapatinag kapag fino-force sila maging aggressive. Parang kung ano na lang yung objective, kuha na lang tayo ng Roof Herald dito, and after nun, mag-farm tayo ng item.
Yes, and the gold is not actually leaning for Pitik Esports even if they are losing in terms of kills. And ito yung mga kasi nakuha nila yung first third of the game, plus hindi na sila masyadong nagpapa-pick off.
Yeah.
Which is a big thing. Kailangan nila i-farm up tong si Lucian. Lucian is just at 4,700, and there is going to be some information here. Vi is actually charging himself for a charge. Pero hindi niya tinuloy. They're just boxing out. And that is going to be the member of DR, Devil J, being solo killed by Calm.
Ang ganda ng 1v1 nila doon. Iba din talaga kapag Fiore. Mas mas maano sa micromanagement. Pero yun nga, going back, yung sinasabi mo, ngayon, nakikita ko dito, Pitik Esports, nagdo-ward na talaga sila, tapos naglalagay talaga silang ward. Labanan na lang talaga to ng vision kasi alam nila, ang bilis umikot ng DR Esports and mabilis sila makapagkabisado ng galawan ng kalaban. So, I'm seeing here there's no casualties or there's gonna be a 3-man gang here onto the bottom lane. The ultimate has been used here from that Zed just to clear the minion waves and still they're going for a recall. Reset. Mag-reset na yan para sa items nila.
Yeah, definitely. Here, we're actually seeing a more controlled game. I think this is a smarter Pitik Esports. They actually are not letting DR Esports take the lead. Yes, merong mga objectives na nakuha dito yung DR Esports. Only the Cloud Drake. And possibly, the next clash for the Dragon is gonna dictate the game as we enter the middle parts.
Plus, wala pang napupush dito yung DR Esports. Pitik Esports is really good na tag-trade sila sa Rift Herald. Which is give them more vision or mas makakapag-pressure pa or makakasama pa si Fiora sa mga team fights since nakapag-push sila dun. Sa may top lane.
Yes, calling is gonna be used by Lucian. Grabe yung damage.
Ooh.
There is also gonna be exchange lunge. Is gonna be there. Pero a lot of members of DR is battling down over Calm. And grabe yan, assault and battery. Plus the shockwave is not gonna connect. Extec ultimatum is there. And Midorina is also taken as a double kill by DR Esports. Pitik Esports though is going for a push. They were not able to take Edaf. He uses Cataclysm and uses the Dimash and standard combo to get out of that sticky situation. And the push is going to be denied.
I mean, I'm seeing Pitik Esports, they're trying to do, mag-objective na lang tayo dito, mag-sakripisyo tayo ng isang teammate natin. Try natin mag-push talaga sa bottom turret. At least, they already pushed the bottom turret here. Still, the top lane, na-push na din ng DR Esports now. Let's see if they can actually contest this Dragon kasi mag-start na dito yung DR Esports at kalat-kalat pala sila dito na sa mid si Oriana plus on the way pa lang dun si Lucian. Half of the health na yung DR. I think mabibigay na to. It's gonna be secured by the DR Esports.
Yeah, there's gonna be a move here. Omniscient is now gonna be in a position to go for a steal and the Ocean Drake is gonna be safely taken by DR Esports. And the gold lead is actually leaning toward DR Esports. If Pitik Esports is not going to be able to take this tower, they're not going to take the gold lead back. And while the middle lane was actually being pressured by the members of Pitik Esports, DR Esports actually went for a segue and took the tier 1 cert on the bottom lane. Com is going to do his best to go for a defense, but against 4 members of DR Esports, it's not going to be enough. The culling is going to be used to actually get the creep wave, but one catapult was missed and Riven fell against Edaf in a 1v1 fashion.
You know, the thing about I'm seeing here is that okay, fine. Pitik Esports want to force the push turrets. So, yun na lang din yung ginawa dito ng DR Esports. They're trying to push turrets as well and then just giving a pressure to one of their teammates. Yun nga, dahil kaya nga nakapatay doon si Edaf onto the middle lane. And the thing about it, kasi pag nagpupush naman yung DR Esports, they have the minion wave. Yung DR Esports naman, magaling sila mag-deny ng pag-push dito ng Pitik Esports. Kasi sama-sama silang lahat eh. You know, I remember na sinabi ni Christian, mas mahirap mag-push ng turrets kapag madami kayo. Pero sa early pa lang yun, early to mid-game. I'm not sure in the late.
Sa early game lang.
Oh, yun. Early game.
Sa early game lang yun. Pero
yun kasi yung ginawa nila, di ba? Ay, hindi, may referral pala sila.
Pag may referral ka talagang ipupush mo talaga yun kahit anong armor yan, wala namang effect yan. Tapos, actually, when you get out of the 5-minute mark, once the referral dice actually spawned, di na effective yung yung additional armor per hero na nandyan. Plus, yung strategy kasi ng DR Esports is very, very effective because usually, they know the positioning of the members of Pitik Esports. They know na kulang to, kaya pwede natin to pasukin. And we have the initiative. We have the Vi with the Assault and Battery. Assault and Battery is going to be used. Ultimate from Senna is also going to be procced out. The Overgrowth is going to be used by Lulu, and that is going to be disengaged. But DR Esports is still going to be up over the members of Pitik Esports. Lamang sila dito, they still have a lot of ultimates on already. Shockwave is going to be used to clear out the waves. And I think they're going for a backdoor already. And wala na siguro silang patience para hintayin yung tier 1 turret. Pero they are actually gonna give it away.
Yes, hindi nga nila pinapatagal dito. They really wanna push turrets. Since yun naman yung game na binibigay sa kanila ng Pitik Esports. While ang napapansin ko lang dito, DR Esports, si Vi lang talaga yung parang nagsuscout. Tapos Camille pressuring the lane onto the bottom lane. Kaya hindi din makaalis dun si Fiore. Hindi din siya makaalis eh. Kailangan nyo i-up yung minion doon para hindi agad mag-push or hindi magkaroon ng vision. Ayan, downtime, chill time. Nag-aantay lang sila ng objective.
Yeah, the Baron is actually up, pero kailangan mo na nila dito i-push yung waves for the side of DR Esports. So actually go for a commit on the Baron lane. And I think it's gonna be hard for Pitik Esports with 4K Goldie. The Assault and Battery is actually gonna be committed on that. Oriana flashes are already has been burned, and Oriana doesn't have any second chances going in for the next clash, and that's gonna be very, very dangerous sa side of Pitik Esports with one of their carries already susceptible for the initiates.
Yes, and they're just trying to roam around. Speaking of roam around, here onto the bottom lane, they're trying to chase and kill that Riven. Nandito na lahat. Uy, look at that damage from that Ziggs. Grabe naman yun. And I'm seeing here, they're just taking turns. Like, nagpo-poke lang sila dito. They're not really forcing to kill a champion. But, you know, feeling ko, tinataas lang nila yung minion wave eh. Hindi talaga sila ganun actually pumipilit sa mga clash. They're just getting objectives, and right after that, their Vi's just gonna poke in the jungle side. Tapos ang gagawin dito nila, Riven, tatry nila mag-go. Kasi ang bilis din ang follow-up ng both teams. Actually, nagugulat nga ako sa Pitik Esports, hindi na sila masyadong mainit.
I think medyo too late na rin actually for Pitik Esports. Kahit mag-init pa sila dito, medyo mahirapan sila. They don't have the capability to actually burst down the front lines again. With the Jarvan the fourth leading the charge, plus the Camille and also the Vi, I don't think Pitik Esports can burst down these three heroes in the front as easy as they can. They do have damage on the Lucian. They actually have damage on the Oriana, pero it's not gonna be enough to actually finish off the members. Maybe if Rox or the Ziggs is actually gonna be in the clutches of the members of Pitik Esports, that's gonna be possible. Pero as long as we are seeing the big three here with the Assault and Battery being used, Zonya is going to be there. He's going to be caught out with the Damascus standard combo. Look at the Hextech ultimatum coming in from Camille, catching out the Lulu. No chance there. Omniscient is also going to be dangerously low. With the Damascus standard combo is going to get a hit. That's a knockout. Patty is also going to be there, the repose, but it's not going to be enough. Another kill for DR Esports, and Tactical Fanboy is the only member left. And again, I think this is gonna be a wipeout in favor of DR Esports.
I'm just saying, may emotional clash talaga na nangyayari sa Pitik Esports. I don't know why bumalik pa si Fiora doon. Alam na niya, isa-isa sila nag-audition sa clash. Ayan, papasok dito yung DR Esports, and then there's actually di na punta yung highlights doon sa umpisa pa lang. Pero isa-isa kasi silang pumapasok doon. Tapos isa-isa din silang namamatay.
Yeah, at this moment of time, I think Pitik Esports already is missing a lot. We're seeing 11-2 scoreboard in favor of DR Esports. And as the game progresses, I don't see it with the itemizations of the members of Pitik. They don't have any firepower to actually burn down. Lulu is very, very far behind as a support. Oriana only has 3 items. Ludens, the Rabadon. Plus, Lucian actually is stuck into this kind of role. No contribution at all because wala mag-initiate sa kanila eh. Even if Oriana gets a hit with the shockwave,
it's really hard.
It's not enough.
It's really hard for a support kung wala talaga mag-initiate. Like, for Lulu, pang ano kasi siya pang backdoor siya. Hindi nila makapitalize yung skills ni Lulu kasi they're always, when they're trying to engage, they will disengage. Pag nakita na nila yung Ziggs doon, and now, DR Esports, getting the Baron. I think this is just a bait. Here comes the Cataclysm.
With the calling coming in from Lucian. Nakakatakas dito si Midarina with the flash. And that is gonna be Rocks falling down against Omniscient. But Gospel finishes them off with that bomb. Fate was able to get most of the members. Devil J is gonna get a combination here. Overgrowth is gonna be used for the knockout, but it's not gonna be enough to burst down Fate. And that's gonna be Gospel actually going here. Red team refuse to surrender. So Devil J is gonna be in danger, but Tactical Fanboy is not gonna be able to go in and finish off Devil J. That's gonna be another teleport. Facing off from Fate. Fate goes in. Let's see if it's gonna get a hit. The exit ultimatum is gonna get a hit on that Lucian. And now, this is it. DR Esports is gonna be sweeping Pitik Esports in the best of 3. Victory! Yeah.